Hello and welcome to Club 6, Episode 8 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you in the J1 League. We'll be away to Tokyo Verdy and then at home to Cerezo Osaka in our final 2 league games before the mid-season break. So let's get straight to it. And the team to face Tokyo Verdy is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team for the trip to Tokyo Verdy, and it is Lima in goal, back 4 of Hirao, Bengu, Kusamoto and Shugio, Oba behind Yuyama and Uno in midfield, Ugachukwu on the left, Taguchi on the right, Hladki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to point out that we're favourites and that our opponents should be left in no doubt as to why. I'm on board with that, so we'll pump the fists, agree with him, and let's get out there. So as always, first 10 minutes we'll see how things go and I will react accordingly. As you can see, Tokyo Verdy are 1 place above the drop zone and we could technically put them into the bottom 3 with a win here. Unlikely because of the goal difference situation, but we are on the attack. We've won ourselves a corner which Ugachukwu will take, so it's a left-footed in-swinger. It's a low one which is cleared comfortably. Taguchi picks it up inside his own half and the highlight comes to an end. So with the 10 minutes up, in fact, I was going to demand more. I will wait for this highlight to play out first. As Hladki plays it back. Shugio, Taguchi, it's worked to Yuyama, out to Hirao on the left-hand side. His cross, and Hladki is down in the box, presumably injured. But we've got a corner, which it looks like Ugachukwu is going to take. And the action is continuing. Hladki is definitely hurt, so I think he may need to come off. As the ball comes into the box, it's cleared. And Taguchi plays it forward, and that's out of play. So I am going to have to take Hladki off. And we'll bring on Takasaki as Hino plays it forward to Nakamura. Nakamura outpaces Hirao, gets his cross in. The header is over the top and the highlight comes to an end. So we'll demand more. And I think Taguchi with the corner now, right-footed in-swinger to the near post, and Shugio's header is too high. So we're now approaching the half hour, still 0-0, but statistically we are in control of the match. Although a goal to cement that fact would be more than welcome. Oba plays it to the right, finds Shugio, who outpaces the defender, and there's a foul been given, but is it a penalty? If it is, it's a massive chance for us to take the lead before the half hour mark. No penalty, but it is a free kick, and it will be Uno crossed in. Header and then the clearance and the highlight comes to an end. So now I will demand more again. As we're into the last 10 minutes of the first half, it's still 0-0. And it looks like we're going to go in at half time with the score sheet blank despite near total domination of that first half, and that is indeed what's happened. So we're going to make 2 more substitutions. Shooting not good enough, absolutely. And we're going to take off Uyama for Suzuki. And we're also going to take off Uno and bring on Fujita. I'll move Oba forward and put Fujita in as the defensive midfielder. And I think that's going to be that for now. So let's get out there for the second half. Demand more. And hopefully we can find a way through. We've only had 1 shot on target in the opening 51 minutes, which is nowhere near good enough. And Kawasaki Frontal have gone ahead in their match and therefore taken a 2-point lead at the top of the table. So we need to score. Ugachukwu needs to come off for Satake. And it is Fujita back to Bengu. Kusamoto to Shugio. Plays it into Oba, who's into the penalty area and shoots across the keeper and into the back of the net. We have the lead. It is Tokyo Verdy 0, Nagoya Grampus 1. And we'll continue with the change. I think I might have 1 more available. The only question is whether it's the left back or the right back that we take off. And we do have 1 more change. And it is going to be the right back. As Shunsuke Hirao makes absolutely certain of the points. It is Tokyo Verdy 0, Nagoya Grampus 2. So now we will take Shugio off and bring on Yasuke Sawa. And hopefully we can just see the game out from here. As Kikuchi finds Sakamoto down the left hand side. Sakamoto pulls it back to Kikuchi. And the shot goes just wide. And we'll take the final whistle now, please. We've gone back to the top of the table, comfortably clear of Kawasaki on goal difference. And now 8 points clear of 3rd place Vissel Kobe. So surely it is a 2-horse title race as long as we hold on to this lead that we've got at the moment. Sokwan, and he's dispossessed, but Kikuchi picks it up. It's played forward for Nakamura. Back again to Kikuchi. Nakamura, and he shoots past the keeper. And it is Tokyo Verdy 1, Nagoya Grampus 2. I'm going to go attacking for the final few minutes, just to make sure we can see the game out. There's 4 minutes of added time, which we are very nearly halfway through. And now we're into the final minute of that. Still no more highlights. And there is the full-time whistle. Tokyo Verdy 1, Nagoya Grampus 2. I'll be back with the second match of today's episode in just a moment. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and this time it's a home game in J1, and it is against Cerezo Osaka. Team for this one is Lima in goal, back 4 of Chano, Kawase, Fujita and Shugio. Oba behind Uyama and Uno in midfield, Satake on the left, Sasaki on the right, Hladky up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to mention the media credit given recently. Not said that in a while, so we'll agree with him again. I will outstretch the arms. In fact, I can't do that and make that comment, so we will point the finger and agree with him. And let's go. So into the action. As always, first 10 minutes, see how things go, react accordingly. And we should be winning this, even though we're playing 4th place. We're the home side. I fully expect us to get the win. So it will be a demand more if we're not in the lead after 10 minutes. And far from that, we've actually gone behind on 6 minutes. So I'm going to demand more already and go attacking. And it's an immediate highlight. Hladky to Uyama, Kawasi to Chano, forward to Satake, back to Chano, Kawasi, Uyama, gets away from his man, finds Oba, back to Fujita, plays it forward, and it's taken off the toes of Sasaki, and we've won it back as Hladky feeds Satake. He finds the back of the net, and there is an appeal for an offside. It's gone to VAR. The goal's given, and it is 1-1. Now it's down at the other end again, and it's a short corner from our opponents. Played back out of the area, and Tanabe forced backwards. Gets it again. Back into Takada. And Nagasawa to Tanabe. To Osmario. And they've worked it to Takada again. Over the top. Surely Obu is offside. Sorry, Otsu is offside. He's got to be from there. Yeah, he's miles offside. And the goal is disallowed. It remains 1-1. So we'll demand more again, just to remind the lads that we need a win. Satake is coming off injured after only 14 minutes, which is not ideal. We don't have a direct replacement for him. I'm going to have to bring a Rita on in that place, I think. It isn't ideal, but I'm going to do it anyway. And hopefully there are no further issues with injuries. As Meite finds Shibata. Meite plays it back. Osmario to Meite. Takada to Osmario. And we've won it back. Sasaki cuts across the field down into the left wing position. Goes past his man, pulls it back. And Hladky is there to force it home. And it is Nagoya Grampus 2. Cerezo Osaka 1. We've played 22 minutes. And we've had 3 goals in the game already. So an excellent opening period. But we need to make the most of this and go on to secure the win. Kikuchi now with a goal kick. Looks like he's going to go short. He does to Osmario. It's played into Shibata. Takabe's given it away to Sasaki. He shoots. And that's straight down the throat of Kikuchi. And the highlight comes to an end. So let's get to half time now with that 2-1 lead intact. And then we can review fitness levels and make decisions. Although I can already see that 3 players are in need of coming off. In fact, we can get away with 2. So we'll make those changes. Going well, capable of even better. So 2 more in fact, we could easily make 3. But can we actually do it? That is the question. Uyama definitely needs to come off. So we'll bring Sam Richards on. He can play as the defensive midfielder. In fact, let's not do that. Let's put Oba as the defensive midfielder. Let's also... What else can we do? Let's put Arita where Uno is. And let's bring on Taguchi for Uno. Swap him and Sasaki around. I think Hladky can play in there. Maybe Sasaki could go on the left. Let's try those two the other way around. In fact, we'll do it like that. So that'll be fine. In fact, no, let's do it like that. Yeah, let's do it like that. And do we make one more change and get Oba off, even though we don't really have anyone to bring on for him? I think the answer is yes. And we put Kusamoto in there. So not ideal that we've now got 3 players playing out of position. But let's go for it. Start the second half. Why are we very attacking? That makes absolutely no sense. Positive. I had no idea we were on very attacking. But having said that, it did work. And now Shugio's picked up an injury as well. I don't want to make the change yet. I'm going to wait for Shugio to be forced off, I think. As Furukawa takes the corner short. And it's worked to Nanobe. Osmario plays it back. And it's worked into the box. And Kinoshita finds the back of the net. And there's an appeal for an offside. I'm not certain we're going to get away with this. And we haven't. It is 2-2. Okay. I think we are going to have to take Shugio off now. With 20 minutes to go. And we'll bring on Sawa to replace him. And I will go to attacking. I'm not going to go very attacking. And it is Taguchi with a corner. Headed away. And Taguchi will get there again. Plays it to Fujita. Sawa into the box. The shot is saved, but Hladky's offside anyway. And we've still got more than 15 minutes to go. And we've got some very, very tired legs out there. Fujita to Kusamoto. And Kawase into Richards, who's carrying a knock. So is he going to last? Sasaki breaks past his man, crosses it in. And Arita finds the back of the net. So one of the players playing out of position has found the back of the net and given us the lead. It is Nagoya Grampus 3, Cerezo Osaka 2. So we're going to drop back to positive. And we're just going to try and see the game out now. As we are joint top of the league. 13 goals clear in terms of goal difference. And we just need to hold on for this win, which will be absolutely priceless if we can get it. Hladky to Taguchi into Richards. And if this stands, that's game over. It does. It is Nagoya Grampus 4, Cerezo Osaka 2. And we've got 5 minutes of added time, which we could have well done without. But 2 of those minutes have now gone, and we're still holding on. Players are absolutely out on their feet. There is the full-time whistle. Nagoya Grampus 4, Cerezo Osaka 2. I'll be back to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode in just a moment. Okay, here is the J1 league table then, and as you can see, we are sat proudly atop of the table at the mid-season interval. 23 games played, 17 wins, 4 draws, just 2 defeats, and 55 points, same as second placed Kawasaki Frontale, although we've got a significant goal difference advantage of 14. So let's have a look now at what is coming up on the next episode, and I am only going to play the 2 cup games against Shimizu S Pulse and Grula Morioka off camera, and I'm going to bring you back for our first 2 games post mid-season break and show you Kashima Antlers, our old club at home, and Avispa Fukuoka away. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.